Hi everyone, it's Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. It's Friday and that means it's time to go through all of the new content that is available on Disney Plus today. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. So as I said, it's Friday and that's going to be the big day going forward for all of the new releases coming to Disney Plus, especially when it comes regards to the Disney originals. Now obviously this week it's kind of a bit of a funny week because on Tuesday obviously Disney Plus launched in the US, Canada and the Netherlands, and so today we're getting an update, maybe not quite as big as we did originally get on the Tuesday, because obviously we got all those massive, great big amounts of library content, loads of movies, loads of series, so we didn't really get any library content today, so it's purely just the originals. So let's kick things off first off with The Mandalorian. So we had the second episode called The Child. Fantastic one. I did watch that one first thing this morning. That was definitely the highest thing that I wanted to watch today. Loving the series. We'll be talking about this a little bit more in tomorrow's podcast. But yeah, so the second one there, a little bit shorter than the last episode, but very well done. Definitely want to check that one out. Not really. The thing is with The Mandalorian, they don't tend to give out too much details in terms of the synopsis. But nevertheless, if you're loving this series, I'm sure you're going to want to be checking that one out first. Then we've got the second episode of High School Musical, the series. In the second episode, EJ is really jealous and reeling after the loss of the leading role to Troy to Ricky, and Miss Jen tells the conflicting leading lady Nina to trust the process. Second episode of Encore is all based around the musical Beauty and the Beast, and based on a high school in Texas. This one's going to be pretty interesting because you also get Belle from the original Broadway production paying a visit. Up next we have the Marvel Hero Project Incredible Elijah, who has this extraordinary empathy as his superpower, and he speaks out about child abuse, and it kind of does a lot of public speaking. So this one is a really big story because he is already a hero in his community, and now he gets the recognition from Marvel to make him into a superhero. And then we have the second part of the Imagineering story called What Would Walt Do, which is all about how they went on to build Walt Disney World down in Florida, because after the death of Walt Disney, Roy O. Disney had to kind of take over the role and kind of fulfill his brother's wish, and how they kind of moved on from having Walt no longer around, and basically about how to survive as a company as a whole. This one is definitely high on my watch list for this weekend. Which also is going to be very important for me to watch as well, is the second episode of The World According to Jeff Goldblum, which is based all around ice cream. Jeff Goldblum takes his taste buds on a delectable trip around the world of ice cream as he looks at ingredients and serves them from treats from an ice cream van at the Las Vegas Rockabilly Festival. He also goes on and meets the legendary Ben and Jerry. And then finally, he goes on to a US Navy Army craft to talk about ice cream. I'm going to love the idea of this because I used to have an ice cream man. We've also got two other shorts this week. We've got a new episode of Forky Asks a Question, which is called What is a Friend?, where Forky shares his thoughts on what makes a good friend based on his limited exposure to the insides of Bonnie's house. And then finally, we've got Disney Family Sundays. We've got a new episode based around The Little Mermaid, where they go on to make a custom mermaid tail. Well, that's it for the new content that has been available on Disney Plus today. Obviously, it's been a big week with all of the stuff that came on there on Tuesday, but nevertheless, loads of stuff there to watch over the weekend. Let me know in the comments below what you're going to be watching this weekend on Disney Plus. I'd love to hear from you. And as I said, go check us out over at what's on DisneyPlus.com. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.